What's up, fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the month of October. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, wholeness, followed by milk and honey. You are ready to create this life of luxury and ease and abundance. With the Queen of Wands, that's you. You, the fire sign, have some dreams. Get your little dreamy. This is like visualization, right? With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, have you been a little envious, maybe? A little jelly of how other people may be living their life? I mean, it's kind of like when someone buys a really nice car, the first thing out of your mouth is like, well, must be nice, right? Or you see someone with all these, you see someone with like the fancy bag or the really nice purse or the really nice clothes. Oh, well, that must be nice. Oh, they're spoiled, they're bougie. Is that the kind of attitude that you've been carried? And now you're like, well, I want that. You've kind of changed your mind. Well, Five of Wands here, that's thinking that about other people, right? With the Chariot, it's like, I want that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it must be nice. So you know what? I want that. I'm going to go get it. King of Wands. I'm going to create that for myself. There's kind of a realization here that nobody's coming to save me. I got to do it myself. So we're taking action on that, and we're starting like visualization. We're writing out our dream. What do we want, right? What fits for us? And you can't. There is nothing wrong with wanting a luxurious life. Okay, so what is the lesson that Spirit's trying to teach you right now? Intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart, followed by the fates. So Spirit is trying to get you to line your intuition with the universe. This could be manifesting 101. With the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands, Spirit is kind of letting you know, if you would just tap into me, I can let you know that you can overcome anything, particularly Eight of Swords, mindsets. Mindsets about Four of Wands, happiness, home, relationship, marriage, connection. You've got limited mindsets about it. And with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups, it's almost like they're like frivolous. They're the Knight of Wands, he can kind of be he's like passive aggressive. He's jealous, but that's what passive aggressive is. Oh, must be nice. That's passive aggressive, right? You end up putting yourself in guilt and regret and sadness, and you kind of just play it off. And it's a mindset. They're all mindsets that Spirit is letting you know, if you would just tap into your intuition and in with me, I can help you overcome this stuff. If you would just tap in, stuff like all the good ones are taken, or what's another one? Oh, I only attract narcissists and players. Is that the truth, or is that just a truth? Is that your heart speaking, your intuition, or is that your brain going off of fear-based stuff that things you've already been through in the past? That might be like a self-preservation thing, right? Maybe you've just taken one bad situation, or maybe a couple, and turn it into something this is like forever for me. That's not true, right? That's like going to your friends saying, hey, let's go to the restaurant, and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to that. I had food poisoning there one time, I'm never going back. Well, that was one time, and maybe now there's like a new manager and a new menu and I don't know, new something. It's like something, you can't just take one bad situation and turn it into forever. This could also be like marriage is not for me, right? I saw how either my parents dealt with infidelity or adultery or immaturity or lack of emotional control in their marriage, and that it's not for me. And you end up just making yourself so upset, and you're stuck in this loop. And Spirit is letting you know, your lesson here is to connect to your intuition, learn to differentiate between a a fear or a fact. This is fact checking yourself, right? Connecting in with your intuition. When something is for you, you'll know it. Your heart is nice and steady. When it's a fear, it really pounds out of your chest. Spirit is trying to get you to learn this lesson, of connecting with your intuition. And maybe you haven't had it because of some stuff that happened in the past. If you grow up in a home with, I don't know, you could have some parents with some narcissistic traits. You could have family that are very enmeshed. parents that are not very present and don't, they just brushed you off. If every time you said, hey, I don't like that, or that makes me mad, you were always told not to feel it, not to think it, or hey, I think that's scary, well, it's all in your head, kind of stuff. It's like when you grow up with that, you don't have an intuition. So this is learning how to tap into it, into your intuition. And they're just mindsets. Spirit's just kind of telling you they're just mindsets. If you would just tap in with your intuition and me, that you're going to understand that these are just mindsets, and you can overcome them pretty easily if you would just tap in. Okay. So how do we overcome this? How do we tap into? How do we learn this lesson? Reflection, illusions, self-examination, distortion, followed by co-create. Okay, so what is the distortions you have in your head when it comes to creating a life or manifesting even with spirit, Page of Pentacles, this is learning something with the Hangman, learning a different perspective on things. And again, wow, this came out, right? 10 of Cups in the Hierophant. Family. This could be passed down through your family. And 7 of Pentacles is, what did they tell you to invest in? Sometimes this could even be, how did they tell you to set the bar with the Ace of Swords? What did they tell you to set the bar for life? Sometimes they say, the order, the very traditional order for a happy, fulfilled life is to graduate from high school, go to college, get married, buy the house, have the baby. You know what? Not everybody follows that order, and that's okay. Everybody's at a different place in their life. Everybody attains fulfillment differently, and that's okay. So whatever your family set for you, if they're kind of like, oh, when are you going to get it together? When are you going to finally fall in order? And you can kind of fire back, you know what? I follow my own order, not yours. You're ready to create this life that you really love and is luxurious and happy and fulfilling. And maybe it doesn't include being married. Maybe it doesn't include working in corporate America. Maybe it doesn't include having kids, and that's okay. You're not here to conform to society. You're here to live your life how you feel makes you happy, your true authentic self. So they're asking you tap into your distortions, okay? So you can learn this lesson. What distortions do you have about what to value when it comes to actual fulfillment? Because it may have been passed down through the family line and it might not align with you, okay? Okay.